So a Bankhart lesion is going to be an impairment of your anterior or inferior glenoid or labrum. So there's 5 tests we want to do here, and those 5 tests, if they're all positive, give us a very high sensitivity and specificity that this is an issue to one of those regions. So the first thing we'll do is while our patient in supine, we'll do an apprehension test. So what this is I'll have Noah put his right arm out to the side, and all we're going to do here is just rotate his arm down, and oh yeah, painful, right?
I don't like that very much.
So that'll be a positive test if this motion is painful then. So then the next thing that we can do, again, keeping him in this position, is the crank test. So from here, we're going to put his arm to about 160 degrees of scaption. So from this position, I'm going to put an axial load into that humerus while internally and externally rotating his arm. And again, if this is positive, I know your shoulder, this is your best shoulder, but again, if that is positive, that's a positive sign again in favor of this being an injury. The next thing that we'll do is going to be our Jobe test. So what again we'll do here is come towards the end of the table here, and I will move his arm out to the side here and stabilize here. And what I'm going to do is put a posterior motion through his shoulder, and again through that humeral head. And if this is...
That feels better.
It feels better, right. So this is reducing his symptoms. This is going to then, again, mark off that box saying this is more likely to be that injury. So the next thing we'll have him do is sit up. And we can have him towards the edge of the table. Yes, you can just sit here if you'd like to. So then the next thing that we can do is going to be a load and shift test. So this load and shift test, what I'm going to do is stabilize his spine, that scapula, grab onto it. Again, I would be on his side, those injured. So we just did his right side, so I would be on his right side, but I'll stay here for now. So what I would do then is stabilize the spine of that scapula, grab onto that humeral head, and I'm going to shift that forwards and backwards to see where that pain is reproduced. Again, if that pain is reproduced, we know that again, that is a check on the box in favor of this. The last thing that we'll do then is the sulcus sign. So what this is we're going to grab onto that arm here, and we're going to shift it down, and we're checking for gapping up here in this upper shoulder region to see like the head of the humerus, if that is shifting down and creating a gap. So if there is over a 2 centimeter gap that is produced, that is again a positive sign for this impairment. So again, I pull out here, and Noah's shoulders are very strong, very good here. So you will see that there's very minimal gapping. You can take your hand in here, or your thumb, and feel it for that shift. Again, I would say he's about 1 centimeter of change, which is good. Again, with all these positive, that would be then in favor of having that anterior or inferior labral or glenoid issue.